a long history when it comes to singing. Yeah.
Yes.
It's only recently that I took a lead role in a song. It was covering Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Yes.
And that, I think that's in the last 6 months.
Yeah, they're right. So how did that come about?
We were all suggesting covers.
Yeah.
And because I suggested that one, someone said, "Well, you're singing it then."
Oh right.
We'll do that, but you have to sing it.
Right.
So yeah.
And you know, was that like, oh, what have I done? Or
Oh yeah, it's nerve-wracking being the lead because suddenly, because usually everyone's looking at Alan, or I feel like everyone's looking at Alan, but then when we'll start a song, so we'll start Ghost Riders in the Sky. Again, I'm usually too shy to even introduce the song myself. Usually Alan will introduce the song, and then I feel like I'll start singing, and everyone in the crowd's probably thinking, "What's going on here?"
In Alan particularly, because he's the centre of attention when we're gigging. He's the main man. He's singing, and it's a lot of pressure for him, I imagine. And I'm assuming he appreciates any help he can get from the rest of the band.
Lead singer is the one that people end up looking at most, isn't it? And so being front of stage like that, does that come easily to you?
It depends on what mood that I'm in.
Right.
Really, and I guess that's probably the same of any performer, whether they're an actor or a singer or whatever. And but somehow I kind of, even if I've had the worst of days, I can kind of put myself into a bit of a trance and think, right, okay, it's performance time, and sort of jolt out of whatever's happening during the day, or what might be on the news, for example. Like there's a lot of news around us at the moment that's really sad, and a lot of really sad world events, and sort of sometimes you might have a bit of a heavy heart, and you've just got to just come out of that, jolt out of that, and then just leave that behind for a while, and then you're up on stage and performing. So and sometimes it's more difficult than others to do that, but generally speaking, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah. Out of the songs that the band perform, which would be your Desert Island disc? Which one would you, which one out of them all would you say that's fine? That's the one I'd take with me to Desert Island.
That's a good question, Martin.
There's a few I like. My memory's shocking. Oh yeah.
Through long years between the wars, children we did raise. We watched our young men go to war to fight for better days.
In terms of the original material that we wrote, I really like Caitlin Boys. It's a great song.
Yes.
It's really sort of fiery, and it's got that kind of what I would perceive as a strong bluegrass influence.
Right.
I've got to say Destiny Express is a really nice song. So possibly that. Possibly Caitlin Boys, because that's a really upbeat song. Destiny Express is a bit miserable. Especially if you're on an island by yourself.
Yes.
It's some miserable music.
Yeah.
Come take a ride on the Destiny Express, then you know for sure what fate has got in store. Crazy and amazing is the Destiny Express. Discover who you are and what all the love was for.
Dust Bowl Children.
Okay, right.
That's There's that one. There's the boy who wouldn't hoe corn.
Tell you a little story, and it won't take long. About a lazy farmer who wouldn't hoe his corn.
They're the songs that I've not heard before.
Yeah, no.
But there's something about them.
I love the Caitlin Boys, and I think it's probably going to be one of our original songs actually, either Caitlin Boys or Destiny Express, and I have to confess I love the chilled sort of nature with Couldn't Feel Better, and that's just a really lovely song to sort of just chill and listen to, I guess, really. Yeah. So if it was a sunny desert island, maybe.
I think probably Dust Bowl Children and Blue Side of the Mountain. I mean, and that's not because I sing that. I just think it's a bloody good song, you know. It's, and it resonates. It's good feel to it.
Nice.
But yeah, I think Dust Bowl Children and possibly Freedom.
Alright, we hope you enjoy this evening's entertainment. Some of the songs that you'll be familiar with and some not so familiar with. Feel free to sing on. There's been quite a lot of thought put into the set list, and what songs might sort of accompany others in that set list really well. And so hopefully we'll have like sort of 3 45-minute set lists that will be packed with songs that kind of interlink with each other, that kind of sort of just sit with each other quite nicely, you know. And hopefully that'll convert to a better audience experience, really.
Have you made a conscious change for yourself about how you do the performance? And if so, how is that? How did you come? How did you reach that change?
I don't know. I think we're always talking about how we will amend what we do. I think playing a lot as well brings out more confidence in us. You know, at one point I would have just stood at the back and just done my thing, but I do like to come to the front if I'm, you know, if I want to be noticed a bit more, you know, if I'm wanting to show off or something like that. So I will walk to the front. Joe likes to come forward to do his dueling banjos thing, and
I didn't know there was anybody here actually. It was just
Okay, so finally, why do you like being in a band?
Why do I like being in a band? Ooh, that's tough.
because if you've got some like-minded people, you can do some really good things.
Why? I always have done.
I think it's. There's a few things. I think probably there's it's a dash of ego, a dash of creative expression. There's just the pleasure and the interaction of playing with other people. Yeah, you know, it's just a good feeling to be able to not only play the instrument yourself, but also to listen to the sound that the whole band makes as well. That it brings in a new. It's completely different to playing by yourself. Playing an instrument by yourself. It's very isolating sound, but when you get a whole band there, it obviously creates a whole new dimension to the sound, fills it all out. There's the interaction going on.
I do find a catharsis in playing.
Right.
Usually playing with other people.
Right.
And between that and the fact that while I don't love performing in front of people, but I don't hate it either.
Right.
I know a lot of people get very, very shy. They don't like all the attention. That's never really bothered me.
Right.
So I guess it's just pleasant for me personally to play music with other people.
Right. Yeah.
You can do really great things if there's a few of you that are sort of digging the same thing, you like the same music, then it just kind of does itself eventually. You know what I mean? So.
And I suppose it's a bit of a social outlet as well. It's the one thing that does get me out there and meeting people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd just be a hermit in my basement, you know.
Thank you.
Bullying me. I think, especially for somebody of my age, I used to be in a band years ago, as you know, and I thought that my sort of days of playing in a band were long gone, and so for me, it's just the buzz of being around the guys, doing stuff that you love, like sort of making music, sort of whether it's covering an existing song, or whether it's actually writing a new song and actually creating something for the first time, and it's a real buzz.
I think the kettle's boiled soon.
Looking for a